Shocking new court documents filed Friday alleging that disgraced rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs is breaking more rules from behind bars.
Now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm like, well, wait a second. So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
When Elon Musk appeared at the Joe Rogan Experience show, no one could have guessed just how many accomplices of Diddy they would reveal. That's right, Joe Rogan and Elon Musk are back at it again, and this time they are putting all the celebs that will go to jail with P. Diddy under pressure. From close conspirators to VIP party guests, we'll go through everyone that the pair revealed. Stay tuned to watch, because you cannot miss this. And like Epstein's list, a list of names, all celebrities with links to P. Diddy and his freak sessions are doing the rounds in social media. One name that Elon Musk specifically talked about was Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer J-Lo Lopez. Lopez and Combs dated in an on-again, off-again relationship between 1999 and 2001, though they have seldom addressed the relationship in the decades since. The two were involved in an incident in 1999 while attending a nightclub in New York, in which gunfire left 3 people injured. Natania Rubin, one of 3 people shot, alleged at the time Combs had shot her, doubling down on the allegation in March after the FBI raids on his homes, stating she would have part of the bullet still in her face removed to be used as evidence. During the altercation, Combs was with Lopez, his bodyguard Anthony Wolf Jones, and the then 21-year-old rapper Jamal Shine Barrow, and after the 4 fled the scene, their car was chased down by police, who discovered a stolen gun in the car. The 4 were arrested and charged, though charges were quickly dropped against Lopez. The other 3 faced a weeks-long trial in which Combs and Jones were acquitted, but Barrow was found guilty of 5 charges including criminal possession of a weapon, first-degree assault, and reckless endangerment, though he was acquitted of attempted murder and served 9 years in prison. Barrow, who transitioned to politics after his prison sentence and serves as the opposition party leader in Belize's House of Representatives, alleged Combs set him up in a press conference last week, accusing him of calling witnesses to testify against me, adding Combs pretty much sent me to prison. Meanwhile, Lopez confirmed in 2003 that Combs had been unfaithful to her during their relationship, but has rarely ever spoken of him since. In 2014, Lopez said Combs gave me so many cues and taught me so many things, stating there's still so much mutual respect, admiration, and love there. During the 2015 appearance on the Wendy Williams show that resurfaced on social media, Williams suggested Lopez could reunite with Combs, to which Lopez's mother made a no gesture from the audience. Pictures of Combs and Lopez at his parties have recently also recirculated on social media. In her 2024 documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, about her relationship with her now ex Ben Affleck, Lopez said she had been manhandled and a couple of other unsavory things in previous relationships, but did not name Combs or any other specific ex. Lopez has not commented on Combs' arrest or sexual assault allegations. With how close the relationship that they shared was, Elon Musk had this to say about her: J-Lo is like his ex-girlfriend, and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Donald Trump. Musk, who is a fervent Trump supporter, said, adding, how many people did she warn against Diddy, right? Oh, 0, okay. The Tesla CEO continued, maybe we shouldn't trust her opinion. The next person could not have been in deeper trouble. Ashton Kutcher. Kutcher and Combs have been acquainted since the early 2000s when both worked on different MTV shows. Kutcher hosted the practical joke reality show Punk'd, while Combs starred in the show Making the Band. Kutcher and Combs both appeared on an episode of James Corden's The Late Late Show in 2018 when Corden interviewed the two together about their friendship. Combs said he called Kutcher during their MTV days and asked him not to punk him on his show, which started a friendship between the two. Kutcher said Combs was the best friend to have as a single man, stating they had a lot of fun together, before telling an anecdote of how Kutcher inspired Combs to run the New York Marathon in 2003 for charity. They joked Combs and Kutcher could lead a presidential ticket in 2020. Corden asked Combs about what happens at his parties, to which Combs said they were thrown before social media when things were a little bit more private, but said they had a lot of dancing and drinking. Kutcher said in a 2019 interview, he and Combs became fast friends, stating they would watch football together. Combs and Kutcher were photographed attending basketball games together many times as early as 2003, and they presented an award together at the 2003 MTV Movie Awards. Kutcher was a regular attendee of Combs' parties, and in 2009, Kutcher co-hosted one of Combs' white parties to raise funds for the Malaria No More charity. Kutcher appeared on Hot Ones in 2019 when host Sean Evans asked him if he could tell a story about one of Combs' parties. Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell, Kutcher said, struggling to think of one. I'm like actually cycling through them, he said while thinking before telling the story about inspiring Combs to run the marathon, clarifying it's not really a party story. Kutcher has not addressed Combs' sexual assault allegations or claims of abuse at his parties, choosing instead to completely back away from the spotlight with his wife, which only put him under worse scrutiny. Stay tuned for someone no one could have seen coming. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio has distanced himself from Sean Diddy Combs after a photo of him at one of the music mogul's notorious white parties resurfaced. A source close to the actor told DailyMail.com that DiCaprio, now 49, hasn't had anything to do with Diddy for years. This comes after Diddy's arrest on September 16 when he was charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and other federal crimes. The re-emerged photo shows DiCaprio and Diddy at a 1998 white party in East Hampton, where celebrities such as Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton were frequent guests. Although DiCaprio attended several of Diddy's parties over the years, including the rapper's 50th birthday celebration in 2019, the source clarified that DiCaprio was never involved in any freak-offs, a term used to describe alleged coerced sex performances tied to Diddy's criminal case. The source added, Leonardo DiCaprio has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. In a 2018 interview with Vogue, Diddy described DiCaprio as the #1 person on his party guest list. However, the source insists DiCaprio has long moved on from that world and has focused on his career and personal life. Despite all of this, some people are still unconvinced by DiCaprio's lack of hand in the situation, especially after his coincidental vacation away. No matter how many celebrities are on the list, no one can save JayZ. JayZ. Combs and JayZ are regular collaborators and have had a decades-long friendship. JayZ appeared on Combs' debut album No Way Out in 1997 on the track Young G's and was a guest performer on Combs' No Way Out tour. As two of the wealthiest ever rappers, Forbes estimates JayZ's net worth to be about $2.5 billion, and Combs was once estimated to be worth as much as $740 million. Combs and JayZ jointly donated $1 million to Hurricane Katrina victims, and in 2015, discussed getting into business together. Me and Jay, we've talked about it. We said we want to pick the best one, Combs said in 2015. The two have been photographed together on many occasions in recent years at the 2020 Pre-Grammy Awards Gala and in 2022 to honor DJ Khaled on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. JayZ has not commented on Combs' arrest or sexual assault allegations, to the ire of Combs' longtime rival 50 Cent, who has repeatedly trolled both Combs and JayZ on Instagram. Anybody seen Jay LOL? 50 Cent posted on Instagram in March after the FBI raids on Combs' homes, alongside a picture of JayZ's face on a milk carton with the word missing. Jay in hibernation, he ain't coming outside till this shit with Puff blow over. No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. LOL, 50 Cent posted in May. If we're talking about JayZ, we can't forget Beyonce. Beyonce's relationship with Combs has sparked significant speculation on social media, though the two have seldom publicly engaged with one another over the past 2 decades. Beyonce and Combs collaborated once in 2003 on the song Summertime, which was included on the soundtrack for the film The Fighting Temptations, in which Beyonce starred. The two have been photographed together attending parties and events several times throughout the 2000s and sat with each other at a basketball game as recently as 2018. Beyonce wished Combs a happy birthday on Instagram in 2019, and she attended his star-studded 50th birthday party that same year. Rapper DaBaby also told Shannon Sharpe on his Club Shay Shay podcast last year he met Beyonce and JayZ once at a party hosted by Combs at his home in Los Angeles. Despite their few public interactions, conspiracy theories about Beyonce's alleged knowledge of Combs' allegations have proliferated on social media. Bizarre TikTok videos of users thanking Beyonce and ominously stating she knows have trended, and users have dug up older videos of celebrities giving her shoutouts while accepting awards or performing on stage, like a video of Adele declaring Beyonce should have won the Album of the Year Grammy Award instead of herself in 2017. These videos stem from conspiracy theories that Beyonce had knowledge of or was involved with Combs' alleged crimes. Another conspiracy holds that celebrities have publicly thanked Beyonce to protect them from her wrath, though there is no evidence that supports any of these theories. Jojo Siwa referenced the viral conspiracy on stage at the Industry Dance Awards this week, stating, "I also have to say thank you to Beyonce. just so that we can keep the dancing community safe. The comments on Beyonce's latest Instagram posts have been flooded with conspiracy theories and references to Combs, some of which have been liked tens of thousands of times. Piers Morgan issued an apology to Beyonce and JayZ earlier this week after he interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer who many years ago collaborated with big stars including JayZ, but who is now best known for peddling bizarre claims about celebrities who made wild allegations about Beyonce and JayZ. Alex Spiro, an attorney representing Beyonce and JayZ, told TMZ the allegations are nonsense and said he offered Morgan an ultimatum to remove the accusations from his interview or face a lawsuit. Morgan's interview has since been edited to remove claims about Beyonce and JayZ. Beyonce has not publicly commented on Combs' charges or sexual assault lawsuits. Stick around because the next is truly shocking. Ellen DeGeneres. DeGeneres and her actress wife have moved to the Cotswolds in southwest England after putting up their Montecito estate in California for sale, according to reports. She had endorsed Democrat nominee Kamala Harris for the presidential job. DeGeneres had a successful talk show program that officially ended in 2022 after 19 seasons when several of her staff members, and even some guests, accused her of promoting a toxic work environment. Elon Musk, quote, posted a conspiracy theory alleging that Ms. DeGeneres had left the country as she was involved with Sean Diddy Combs, who is currently in jail for his alleged freak-off parties. The billionaire was referring to an original post made by Ellen DeGeneres in 2016 when she wished happy birthday to P. Diddy by calling him Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff. Happy birthday P. Diddy Puff Daddy Sean Combs, or as I call him, Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff. You don't need to know why. At I am Diddy read the post. A user posted the screenshot of the said message and captioned it as saying that it makes sense why she fled the country after the election, which was amplified by Elon Musk, who posted an eyebrow-raising emoji without further elaboration. One of the users under the Tesla CEO's post said, "If that is what she calls him, I wonder what he calls her. Actually, no, I don't. I really don't want to know." While another added, "Ellen literally fled the country before Donald Trump could release the Jeffrey Epstein client list." A third commented, "Ellen DeGeneres is part of their club. Does she know that the UK has an extradition treaty with America? She can run but can't hide." The next person on this list is someone no one could have guessed, Oprah Winfrey. The bright lights of Hollywood distract consumers from the ugliness that hides within. Oprah Winfrey is no stranger to this darkness, as she always seems to be caught at the scene of the crime. Winfrey's name has been interlaced with numerous criminals such as Harvey Weinstein, Sean Diddy Combs, and Jeffrey Epstein. Weinstein was a close friend of Winfrey's for years, and he used this friendship to gain the trust of his victims. Actress Katie and Noble claimed that Weinstein used Winfrey swinging off his arm to dupe her into going back with him to his hotel room, according to Entertainment Weekly. However, once Weinstein's crimes became public knowledge, Winfrey distanced herself from the situation without directly addressing her relationship with him. "If we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment," Winfrey told CBS News. This statement was an attempt to shift the focus from Weinstein's crimes and victim stories to a bigger picture. Winfrey was desperate to paint herself as a hero once again. However, this time, not everyone was convinced. Winfrey's former friend Seal took to Instagram to call her out for suspicious behavior. "You have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution," Seal said. "Oh, I forgot, that's right. You'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses. My bad." The post was accompanied by a photo of Winfrey kissing Weinstein on the cheek. Weinstein is only the first of many abusers tied to Winfrey's brand. She has also attended Diddy's infamous parties and is featured 5 times in the files from the Epstein trial. Another issue that follows Winfrey wherever she goes is the controversy of her school in South Africa, the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls. This school was built as a safe haven for disadvantaged girls in grades 8 through 12. However, it has proven to be anything but that. Multiple students accused dormitory matron Virginia Makopo of abuse and assault. She was arrested on November 2007 and released on bail, according to Reuters. CBC claims that Makopo faced 14 charges involving indecent acts with underage students. Following this trial, Winfrey was sued by the head mistress of the South African girls' school, Lerato Namvuyo Mzimane, for defamation. Mzimane alleged that Winfrey defamed her by implying she was covering up the abuse going on at the school. However, this case was later settled outside of court before the arranged trial, according to CNN. However, the controversy of Winfrey's South African school does not end there. Speculation of numerous missing girls from the academy spread like wildfire across social media. However, the validity of these statements has not been confirmed or denied. Winfrey and her team have remained silent on the matter, and it seems that any articles raising concern over the situation are scrubbed from the internet. A fair share of scandals have been attached to Winfrey recently, yet media coverage criticizing her for all these instances somehow always disappears. Winfrey's name is constantly tied to trafficking, whether it is due to her relationships or the instances at the Oprah Winfrey Academy for Girls. Still, the only sources talking about this are concerned consumers on social media and small newspapers. No major outlets have discussed Winfrey's suspicious behavior. Instead, they continue to praise her. Winfrey has yet to deny any allegations. Selective media coverage plays a large role in maintaining the image of high-profile celebrities such as Winfrey. Power is used as a scare tactic to prevent reporters from bringing controversial topics to light, but there's even more. Russell Brand, 14 years before Sean Diddy Combs was arrested on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, his get him to the Greek co-star Russell Brand called the music mogul very intense. Diddy, he's new to me. Brand, now 49, told Black Tree TV in a May 2010 interview, "He looked after me. He took me on an enforced holiday to Vegas. He's a very intense man because I think he comes from nothing and now he's very, very powerful. People that do stuff like that, they're intense." Diddy, now 54, played record label owner Sergio Roma in Get Him to the Greek, in which Jonah Hill was tasked with getting Brand's fictional rock star to a high-profile concert. In between takes, Brand claimed that Diddy encouraged the pair to hang out. "Now I like him, he's very influential. Say that you don't want to do something and Diddy does want you to do it," Brand recalled. "It's really hard not to do that thing. It's a bit like the Minev. He's very influential. Say Diddy went, 'Could you pick me up for the airport? I just got back from holiday.' Or 'I'm going away. Would you feed my fish?' Dude, you still do it because you think, oh, don't upset him. He's an influential person." What did you think of these celebrities and how they're faring? Like, how many do you think will fall once the list is finally revealed? Let us know in the comment section below.